I tells the story with the first person. This I participates in the action, is usually the main character. And the I character, the first person usually presents what the I character sees, knows, hears, thinks, and feels. Fahrenheit 451, what was that?
Third person.
Just maybe all third.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. I think it kind of switched a little bit here and there, but I would say third. Yeah, because he didn't say I, did he?
No, it's in contact.
Wait, do you have a book?
I think it was third.
No,
Yeah,
no, she doesn't have any.
But
It was
like
dialogue.
was
Oh, right.
there's nothing contact happy.
Yeah, I think it was third, but we can dissect that later. We gotta move on.
Oh no, it didn't.
Can you go back?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say.
Ready?
Yeah.
So here's an example of a first-person narrator. We boarded the Pullman car at San Antonio and sat stiffly in the plush seat. I was so nervous and I noticed that my new husband seemed ill at ease. Did he regret our marriage already? I felt myself falling in love with shyness. So what things from that example lead you to believe or help you to believe that this is written in first person?
She said I.
The I, the we, okay.
Wait,
Our.
I don't get I'm falling in love with shyness. Wait, so her husband's like shy, so she's falling in love with him being
What is
shy.
that mean? I don't know.
No, that's his name.
Well, from this, it sounds to me like she said, did he regret our marriage already? Like she's afraid to talk to him because the relationship is so new. Yeah. What is that? Well, while we're here, what is that an example of? I felt myself falling in love with shyness. What literary term? Personification. Good job. All right.
Oh,
Good
because
one.
love can't be shy.
That will also be on your final.
No.
Literary terms. I'll give you a list.
We'll be quizzed off
Okay.
on our final.
Third person. This story is told. Now, this is the one that can be like it's a little confusing from time to time. It's like the gray area. This story is told by an outside observer who frequently refers to characters with third-person pronouns: he, she, they. This narrator views the action from the vantage point of one character. Plot events are limited to what this character experiences or observes. So I'd say Fahrenheit 451 is probably third.
Could something be third and first at the same time?
You can, because that advance of the author is an advance, right? And that, when you guys become professional writers, that'll be your stylistic choice.
But it's a collab that happen first and third.
It can.
Okay.
It can. But that's later. That's not now. That's when you guys are making money publishing your own novels. Huh?
Can you do like omniscient? Like if at first the person is telling it, like say God was telling it, and all of a sudden God was in the story.
Okay, wait. My answers to yes, it can, and that is when you become a professional writer, yes. At this stage, no. Okay?
That's like the writing. Technically that's professional.
When you get published, and on the bestseller list. Anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty good? Am I still in the way?
No.
I can
Becky, try.
All you do is great.
I can't come up with a
Okay, we'll share Pepe, we'll share.
No.
That's cheating.
Is it 9:25 or 9:51? 9:51. All right, moving onward. All right. An example of third person. He was a working man, a sheriff, and dressed in a new suit for the first time in his life. His face was like a map, full of lines from exposure to the sun. He was terrified of what he'd done. Married a woman he hardly knew, but pleased with himself and his quiet bride.
But why was he pleased? Because he got married? Or because his bride was
I think he's happy with the decision he made to marry. But notice the author says that it was his quiet bride. So maybe he feels like he can control her. I don't know. We have to read it. But what in this selection help you guys to come to the conclusion that this is written in third person?
There's no first person in it?
Yes, the third person pronouns. Yes, he, she. Okay. Okay, determining point of view. Okay, when you're reading fiction, you're going to ask yourself the following 5 questions. Who is telling the story? How much does this narrator know and understand?
Do you want to start this out?
I would if I were you. How much does this narrator want me to know? Can I trust this narrator? And in what ways would the story be different if someone else were telling it? So, I told you in the story we're getting ready to read by the Waters of Babylon, it is written in a way that is confusing or it's a puzzle. So that, number 3 is how much does this narrator want you to know? That's something you'll have to consider. And number 4, can you trust the narrator? That's also something you'll have to consider. No, it's a short story. That's why you brought your textbooks today.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have a lot of time.
No,
I'm not bringing in another day. Like, so, this is the one shot they have.
And if I do, I forget.
Yeah.
See, it's like the sift in the sand. That's written.
I didn't even know what that meant. I made it up.
Yeah,
So don't.
I
I
can tell.
I was very
Wow.
Day.
You break that. You're like, oh, this is
Okay, sophomores. Those of you who have your book, take it out, and we're going to turn to page 140. If you don't have your book, then you're going to have to put on your listening ears and do your best to follow along. Fortunately, I have the audio, so you're going to listen to it.
I brought it to my copy.
However, we'll be asking you questions along the way.
Not soon enough.
You're all right. Getting it. Good answer. Good answer. Great. Okay, your page, your book, turn it to page, did I say 109?
141.
Oh my God, that's
What was it?
141.
141.